We're here in Monte Carlo for the Rendez-Vous de Septembre. For AM Best TV, I'm Richard Banks. And I'm joined now by Carlos Wong-Fupuy, who's Senior Director, Global Reinsurance for AM Best. Carlos, welcome.
Hi, Richard.
Carlos, AM Best Reinsurance Briefing, cavalcade of insights. Tell us the main takeaways.
I guess one of the main messages is we need to make a distinction between available capacity and deployed capacity. We don't think that there is a shortage of available capacity in the market, but given the performance, the bad performance that we have seen from the global reinsurance sector in the last few years, the way that capacity is being deployed is actually very restricted, is very cautious. The segment remains very well capitalized, but these companies are actually trying to be very careful on how they deploy that capacity.
What's the impact of that generally in terms of the capacity available for different lines of business?
Well, there are lots of comments about why we don't see new entrants into the market as we used to see in previous hard cycles. And well, the reason is actually the bad performance and the fact that, say, companies don't like the volatility that they have seen. So that has led to a number of actions which had meant companies actually de-risking their reinsurance portfolios, trying to move upwards in the protection layers, trying to stabilize the results. We have seen those underwriting results actually improving significantly since 2021, 2022, but investment markets actually offset that effect. So those results are significantly better in the first half of 2023, and we expect that to continue. But we still need at least one full year of results to try to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And this is just to make up for 6 years of previous performance which hasn't actually met expectations.
So one of the other insights that you shared today was the evolution, if you like, of the reinsurance market and perhaps the changing dynamics of reinsurers themselves. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, and what we meant by that is that, again, in previous cycles, we had a significant large event which would deplete significant amounts of capital, a sharp increase in rates, and a new influx of capital in the shape of companies which used to be very specialized, would have a very clear remit. What we see at the moment is actually a number of large players which have a very diversified business portfolio. Yeah, actually, the best performing companies in the market have been moving away from pure reinsurance, pure cat risk. They've been trying to take advantage of the better margins seen in the primary sector, in specialty, E&S business. So what we see is a much more diversified business model, and from an investor's point of view, a model which gives them the opportunity to play with several levers depending on how market conditions change, a model which is much more flexible to adjust to these market conditions.
Fascinating. Carlos, thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you very much.
For AM Best TV, I'm Richard Banks.